destroy bowling attacks.
They go at this pace, they'll finish 180. Right, KB, you'll probably enjoy this. The difference between Hardik Pandya when he's playing well and all the others, and you watch the shots from Hardik here and from Shivam Dube, he doesn't lose his shape, he just hits through the line.
He keeps real still, and that's one thing that definitely works to his advantage. Tell you what, this Shivam Dube, some of the sixes that he's hit, and how still he is when he hits the spinner. He was brought into this Indian side to have a look at Adil Rashid and to treat him with utter disrespect, and that's what he did this evening. 33 from 23, and Hardik has got to 39. England are feeling a bit of pressure. Unbelievable start from England, but they're under pressure now.
Will clear the field right mid-off too. He was brought inside the circle so that there could be more on the onside. It's not a great ball from Archer.
Both these players very strong down the ground. So from Archer's point of view, he's either got to alter his length, bowl a little shorter into the rib cage, or a height that is around the chest or throat, or if he's going full, he's got to go wide. Otherwise, it will be punished like this. Hardik Pandya, anything straight, he's gone down the ground. So we just got to be smart here and get those lines right. Stay a little wider to the left-hander and the right-hander here.
The middle overs are when the spinners are at their best. If you got a spinner who takes overs in the middle wickets, his overs, he's worth his weight in gold. And that's why you've got Shivam Dube sent out for that role. Then Hardik behind him. I think Hardik plays pace excellently. So the roles are clearly defined here. Shivam Dube, your job in the middle overs is go after the spinners. Hardik, take your time, doesn't matter, because you can come hard later. Long on, deep mid-wicket, long off, deep cover. Square on the boundary, third is inside. Last 2 overs have produced 33. There was 17 in that. 3 overs left, 146 for 5.
The value of a trip is not in the miles traveled, but in the memories made. Laughter with loved ones, awe-inspiring views, exotic destinations. Cheapo Air opens up the world of travel for all travelers wanted.
India getting a move on. 3 overs to get. You get 30 and 3 or 176. You get 40, you're laughing.
You only have to cast your mind back a couple of days to Rajkot when Liam Livingstone came out and hit those sixes and changed the game there in that fixture. Got England to a total that they defended in the end. And that's exactly what's happening here with this partnership.
Jamie Overton. Down the leg side. Remember the time when a lot of us used to look at teams, especially in the IPL, and say, look, number 7 gets on an average 7 or 8 balls. Do you want to worry about number 7? The way the game's played now, this man and what India's doing is you need a batter down at 7 and 8 because you're going to go hard all the way.
But England should believe if they can break this partnership, it could make a difference of 15 runs to the eventual score.
Now forget the ball. How good a shot is that? That's Madan Gopal. Nitin has a look at him. Nitin Menon does. And he says that's over waist high. So it gets worse for Overton.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that this crowd is now right up. It is as noisy as you can tell. Every single person is standing, shouting, cheering. Have a look at the top of your screen there. And it got louder and louder when the no ball shout.
I told you that he holds his shape. And Hardik Pandya has got to an extraordinary half century without seeming to bludgeon the ball, and he's hit 4 sixes.
A magnificent batting. I said he played the waiting game beautifully. And now this is, you keeps saying, back your strengths, back your strengths. His strength is going down the ground. So the moment the bowlers had bowled straight, he's smashed them down the ground. And that's why I'm a little surprised with the lines England are bowling. They're still targeting the stumps. And at this moment of time, that's just what Hardik Pandya and Shivam Dube want.
14 innings since he got his last 50. But Ravi KP, a lot of players at this stage are slogging. That drive straight, he just held his shape, was gorgeous to watch.
Yeah, these guys range hit a lot, Harsha. So they have the confidence knowing that these boundaries are not big enough, and if they do keep their shape, it more often than not goes for 6. The bats are huge. The crowd is up. We were just talking about that a couple of minutes ago. Makes it so very difficult now for Jos Buttler and the bowler, from an England team's perspective, to try and calm the scenario, try and really think about where to go and where not to go. It's deafening out there. It is absolutely deafening. You're watching on your television screen now. I am telling you, at backward point to short third man or backward point to extra cover, you cannot hear your buddy talking. It's that loud.
Some problem with the ball. 159 for 5.
Just showing Jos Buttler what had happened. A big little piece has come off it, off the skin. 51 of 28. Shivam Dube 38 of 25.
In this partnership, 80 of just 44. But it's been a pattern in this series. You've seen England losing early wickets, but they keep going on, looking to attack. India have done the same thing today, lost 3 wickets in an over, but still attacked in power play, and they continue to attack. Pretty similar, both teams. England have recovered from losing early wickets to scores of 165, 172. India with a chance now to go past 180 here, if these two stay in.
Yeah, 46 in the last 14 balls. Placed it beautifully. There's much more to Shivam Dube. They're just hitting down the ground. Pace off the ball, he picks it very easily.
Well, he's got so much experience at doing this and doing it so very often, albeit he's wearing yellow. But here now in the blue uniform, he sees the ball early. He knows 45's up. As a batter, you need to know where the fielders are up, where the fielders aren't. He just helps it away. This is wonderful stroke play.
Now as you put that in the gap as well, no, the fielder will cut it off. But you're right, Ravi, there's 14 balls left. A wicket even now for England is worth about 12 or 14 runs.
Easy, because these are 6 hitters. Well, what a partnership this is. Right-hander, left-hander, 2 powerful strikers. It's been a magnificent counter-attack. Some glorious shots down the ground. Hardik Pandya in particular. Oh, that's precious.
I don't think anyone's going to get to that one. They will in the end. It was a late shot. But he's accessing different parts of the ground, as is Shivam Dube. 20 of the over already, a ball left.
We're going to call this some sort of duck scoop. Good delivery that from Overton. Hardik Pandya expecting the ball in his half, setting for it.
Yes, 53 runs have come off the last 17 balls.
Just keep coming, but this time he hasn't timed it too well. The catch is taken. Jos Buttler. Hardik has a quick word with Shivam Dube and off he goes. There's 2 overs left, but he's played a magnificent hand here. 53 of 30. The crowd will rise. I'm sure they will in the dugout too. And India 6 down for 166.
This wicket coming at an important time for England. We mentioned what difference it can make to the end score. Just taking the pace off the ball. And for a change, just losing his shape there, Hardik Pandya. looking to go down the ground. But what a hand here. And a magnificent innings. 53 from just 30 balls. And after 18, India 166 for 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next captain, Akshar Patel.
2 overs to play. What can India get here? 24 and 2 is 190. Brydon Cars. They won't take the run. Dot ball's gold. Can they keep India down to 180? They'll love it if they can keep India down to 180. India eyeing at least 190 from here. Akshar striking at 140. He can hit at the end.
We were just talking about the shape, but I think he was deceived by Overton. It was a very, very good delivery. Great hands from Jos Buttler. It went up in the air and the whole stadium was up. They were very quiet as soon as Buttler took the catch.
Yes, England will be hoping to do what they did at the start. And a big hand for Hardik Pandya as he left the field. 30 ball innings of 53.
It's also a big 4 deliveries for Brydon Cars. Still so young in T20 internationals. He's just played a handful. And he'll be happy that Hardik Pandya has gone back. I think he was a better player of pace. Now Akshar Patel. No timing on that. Will they come back for 2? They should. The second is a bit of an afterthought, but it's easily done.
Yes, you've got to run hard now. Come what may, even if the ball is going to the fielder, just run hard. Every run counts now, especially if you're set, you want to be on strike. And someone like Shivam Dube, he wants to dominate the strike. England, on the other hand, might want to just keep Akshar Patel on strike. The new man in.
Can he go over cover? There's a lot of fielders out on the leg side. 4 of those. He'll still target that area. Again puts it in the gap, but this time it's only 1. If England dry up the boundaries, that's good for them. India need to find those.
Such a great turn of events now. The England fans, they would have been very, very happy at the start, and now there's pressure on the England team. Plenty of support here in Pune. You see them in the hotels, you see them all over the place. It's wonderful support that this England team have got. They love their players, they love travelling to places like India.
Now you put that in the gap, he has for 4. Loose ball down the leg side.
Yeah, poor delivery this. Easy pickings for someone who's been at the crease for some time now. Just had to lay bad on this. Natural angle being created. He's raced away to 48. Now from 30.
5 for 79, India. That's where they were. You can see the frustration. This is some fight back.
Beats the man at cover 2. 50 comes up for Shivam Dube on his comeback to the Indian side. 52 of 31 balls in India marching along, an over left. 178 for 6. 12 came of that.
The value of a trip is not in the miles traveled, but in the memories made. Laughter with loved ones, awe-inspiring views, exotic destinations. Cheapo Air opens up the world of travel for all travelers wanted.
First now Shivam Dube, 52 from 31. He's a big boy and he cracks it.
Very similar bowling figures for everybody. Archer 37, Mahmood 35, Cars 39, Rashid 35. How many can he defend here? Jamie Overton. straight up. Very high. Put down, and they'll come back for two. Liam Livingstone went very, very high. Sometimes the higher it goes, the easier it is.
I'm going to disagree there, Harsh. That went so high. He had so much time to think about it. And we've just been talking about the crowd. The crowd went up. My goodness. That went so high. Yes, maybe you should have caught it. Absolutely. 9 out of 10 times you're catching it. But in the heat of the moment, in this time of the battle...
Right, now it'll go to the fielder. And with the new rules, even if you cross over, it doesn't matter. New batter will take strike. So he's done what he had to do, Akshar. But England get another wicket. 4 balls left now. It's 7 for 180.
Yeah, Livingstone couldn't get it. The youngster Bethel. It didn't go as high, but it doesn't matter. It's out. England needed that wicket. 180 for 7.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next batsman, Arshdeep Singh.
Right, what does Arshdeep do here? Does he slog? Does he put Dubey back in strike? .65 have come in the last 4, but India have now lost a couple of wickets. Single anywhere Arshdeep wants. While mid-wicket's coming in. Once again, they're telling him go over mid-wicket like they did last time. Third man has dropped back. They'll take the run. They'll take the run. They thought about that earlier. He'll keep running, Arshdeep, but it doesn't matter. Arshdeep's job was to keep Dubey in strike for the last 3 balls, and he's done that.
Yeah, very selfless that there from Arshdeep. Very smart cricket, clever cricket. He got Dubey back on strike. He's a bowler, he can go prepare to bowl. He's gone for naught. 8 down, 180.
Please welcome the new batsman,
Ravi Bishnoi is in. He stayed with Tilak Varma in Chennai. Right, what does Shivam Dubey do here? Just 2 of the last over. He's got to connect 2 out of 3 at least. Long on the boundary, mid-wicket on the boundary, square leg on the boundary, point on the boundary, and long off on the boundary. He won't take the run.
He's looking for a 6, and I think England will be smart here, not getting the ball up and straight, because one of the areas he'll look to hit that 6 is down the ground. So either take pace off the ball, bowling a little shorter, or hit those wide lines.
You're absolutely right, Brad. The next 2 deliveries here, the final 2 needs to be a slow ball bouncer and a bouncer. Can't try and bowl the ball full.
Done really well so far, though. Oh, straight on the helmet. Straight away, the umpire calls for the physio. But that's a very good last over, this from Jamie Overton.
Right length. No pitching up. You want to hit me for 6, hook me for 6. And that's an effort ball, because the height was good on that one.
Ravi does a good 18-20 Ks quicker than anything is bowled in the over.
That's a fine innings, but India won a spot a bowler when he came in, but he's taken the attack to England. When you come back into the Indian side, you're always under pressure. He's batted beautifully. Final ball of the innings.
2 wins for Overton against Dubey so far. What is the last one? Doesn't connect, but Bishnoi is running like his life depends on it. The throw's coming to the striker's end, and it's a direct hit. So Shivam Dube will be run out. They still get the single. And India will finish with
TV umpire to director.
181.
We have an umpire review for
What a
run
good
out
throw
and
that is
striker
right
end.
at the end.
Please give me best side on angle.
Incredible bit of fielding.
Direct hit. Batter is clearly short of his ground when the wicket is broken. I'm ready with my decision for the big screen.
Outstanding last over from Jamie Overton. You tell someone 4 runs to win. Can you defend it? He's just conceded 3. But to a few, what does 181 look like?
Well, one thing for sure, it's the highest score England will have to make in this one-day series to win the contest. The positive thing from England's point of view, this is a good surface to bat. So they look to make the most of these conditions.
Fireworks show. Light up the night by switching on the cameras and capturing the magic.
Fine innings, though. It's a fine innings. I know England pulled it back in the last over, but 53 of 34. You're coming in at 57 for 4.
Well, they were sitting real